had it up close and personal with Low. People tend to misinterpret what I mean when I say prison saved my life. That's why I always say, in order to understand the situation, you got to understand the individual. A lot of people messed up out here, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, all that tied into one. That's an effed up individual. Not because they from the hood, they from dysfunctional background. That ain't got nothing to do with it. It's how they think, how they perceive life, let alone their situation. Coming from nothing ain't bad. It's supposed to make you appreciate things more. A lot of people don't want the responsibility that comes with being a boss. It's sad to talk about. Talking has become the norm. I remember a time where niggas didn't talk much. Niggas said what needed to be said and that was that. But now, like, people just talk freely, just talk. They ain't even gotta have no destination of what they talking about, no end game to what they talking about. People just talk. It's less thinking going on and more talking. People just talking. Talking just cause you know how to talk. Like, it's metaphorically like when you have a baby, they be wanting the baby to talk. As soon as the baby start talking, they be like, shut up. They want the baby to walk. As soon as the baby start walking, just go sit down somewhere. The mind, I don't even think people understand the mind and its whole. Like, to be able to just like having instructions and directions supposed to make things simple. But the mind is so unique, it don't really need instructions or directions. It just need to possess common sense. Cause you possess a little common sense, you can obtain a lot of common sense. Common sense ain't common these days. And I could just make that assessment by the actions, the ongoing actions that are portrayed throughout a day. Like when you see people fighting on social media, how people record it and how they cheer and root. Like, I remember I was somewhere and somebody came in and said they outside fighting. And me and the old lady was the only one that ain't get up. And it said to say that if she probably were able to get up, she probably would have went out there too. And I remember one of the ladies that worked at the place that I was at, a short while later, when it was my turn to go handle whatever, she asked me, she was like, "What wrong with you?" And people say I have a mean more. I ain't got no mean more. I'm just saying, I ain't friendly. People like, you don't talk much. Man, if I fuck with you, I'll talk your motherfucking head off. But I'm just ain't no nigga that go around just all G golly and shit. But she was like, "What wrong with you?" I'm like, "Shit, I'm good." She was like, "Why you ain't go out there and see the fight?" And it struck me as strange, but I don't know if she was trying to pick my brain or whatever, but I was like, man, I don't care to see no motherfucker fight. If you don't see one fight, you don't see them all. It'll be a motherfucker that around hooting and hollering and looking at some motherfucker fight. Motherfucker fuck around and get shot, catch a straight bullet, now you mad. No, man, I don't want to be around no motherfucker fight. That just ain't never. Like, it's a different aspect. You looking at a boxing match. But that to see some niggas outside or some females outside fighting, and half of the shit that motherfucker be fighting about, that shit ain't tied to no kind of principle, man. That shit, you got motherfuckers around each other that don't like each other, don't care for each other. You can't keep being around that shit. Even when you got a clique of people who together at a kickback, whatever the fuck you want to call it, half of the people here don't fuck with half of the people here. The only thing waiting to happen is some shit to pop off. I don't want to be around that shit, man. But when I say prison saved my life, I mean it gave me a chance to stop. Out here, I would just go. Smoke all day, drink all day, ain't eating right, around different shit. Didn't even have time to think. And even at that here, didn't even know how to think. But see, when you're in prison, they give you a chance to stop. And a lot of people out here can't stop. Yeah, a nigga who broke, but you still want to go out and about. You ain't not here on no hustling and shit. You out here on some bag and shit. Shit, boy, you can spare a cigarette. Shit, boy, goddamn, you can. That ain't how that shit go, man. I promise you, that ain't how this shit go. It ain't damn sure ain't how it's supposed to go. But what I mean, that shit gave me a chance to look in the mirror, man. See, that where that shit come full circle at when you look in that mirror. And a lot of people scared to look in that motherfucking mirror, but that's where you gotta go. That's where you gotta go.